everyone. Hope everybody's week has been good so far. Hope your coffee is hot and strong. And welcome to Coffee and Chaos with Prepared Citizens, the most unorganized coffee talk show known to man. So guys, how's everything going? Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. It's time to get the Friday going, finish strong. I'm gonna turn my Christmas tree on. You guys can't see it, but it gives me a little bit of extra light, brings out a little bit of beauty in my eyes, and I like it. We are the Resistance. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. Alpha Charlie Concepts. It is indeed morning. Not established. That's a good one yet. Time will tell. Seventh Stone, good morning. I appreciate you hanging out with me while you're at work, man. I appreciate it. Red Bull will work. Red Bull will get you going. Demo Man Don, good morning. I'm still watching your package. Demo Man Don, that thing. I think today, if it don't move, I think I'm going to go to the post office too. I kind of wasn't going to since you went, but I may go too now. That's aggravating. Sassy, good morning. How are you doing? Observation Post Charlie, good morning. Bobby Bama, good morning. I don't think I've seen you in here before, but good morning. Post office contacted you. I hope it was good news. If not, let me know. We'll get you squared away. We are the Resistance. As long as it's wake up before I go to the bathroom, I consider it good. That's right. Watchdog Preparedness. Good morning. Sassy, yes, I try to, well, I don't know, she may be talking about another Bama, but yes, I do have blue eyes, if you are talking about me. Bobby Bama. Oh, okay, I got you, Bobby. I got you. It's good speaking with you too, brother. All right, so let's see. What was we going to? I had a couple of topics. Sort of. There's this much guidance, and if there's anything going on in the news, anything like that, you guys, that you want, I don't know, my 2 cents on or whatever, feel free to bring it up and we'll talk about it. What is up, Tactical Muffin Top? How are you doing, brother? Did you get to 1,000 yet, Tactical Muffin Top? If y'all ain't subscribed to him, go subscribe to him. He's a good dude. I bet we're close though. I bet we're close. That first 1,000, it took me a year. That first 1,000 subscribers took me a year. And then, yeah, it takes a while, man. Observation Post Charlie, heck, I'm trying to break 500, yeah. Yeah, if any of y'all ain't subscribed to some of these guys, go subscribe to them. They're all good, like-minded. Obviously, they're like-minded. They're in here with us. And, you know, we talk about, you know, freedom and loving our communities and things like that. Sassy said she's got 3. Oh. Well, I think I'm one of them, Sassy. So, yeah, Tactical Muffin Top, Chungus and coffee. And if you didn't want to do like a morning one, if you did an evening one, it could just be Chungus and tea. That would be that would be hilarious. And I would remind people too, when you're drinking your tea, like, when in doubt, pinky out. Watch y'all preparedness. I think I got 6 maybe. Hey, you've doubled sassy now. Look at you go. Been at it for about a year and a half and haven't broke 200. Yeah, one thing that has helped me, and I'm very thankful for these guys. It wasn't by myself that I got to where I am. I just happened to have a couple of videos here and there within my first year that I guess struck the interest or impressed a couple of different bigger dudes, and they would share it, and that helped me too. So that helps a lot. And a lot of times, excuse me, burping up coffee. If you guys got something like a cool along the line topic video, I don't mind sharing it for you guys. I noticed Tactical Muffin Top, Grunt Proof shared yours, and Grunt Proof was somebody that helped me a lot too. Him, Freedom by Me and that dude, I started following him when he was like at 300 subscribers. Trying to think. Jay from the Modern Minuteman, he has shared a couple of my things that helped a lot. Just people like that, that kind of stuff helps a lot too. It don't like put you over the top, but it kind of gets you going a little bit. So, good morning, Randall. And We Are the Resistance, said Kevin Ramsey. Helped a lot. Observation, post Charlie. So I'm doing 40 miles. I'm 30 day with ruck challenge. Oh, okay. You're doing a ruck challenge. I need to jump on that, man. I've been slipping it. I've only got 6 miles this month. It's been rough. It's been a lot of crap going on. But you're getting through it. Not good. Hey, I do have some outstanding news for everybody. I'm going to read these couple comments real quick. Seventh Stone, I've debated on doing some videos myself. I have a few shooting videos, but I have a military surplus addiction. Figure I should post some of my junk sometimes, just for the fun. Yeah, man, you might as well. I mean, that's actually what got me. My very first video, which wasn't this channel, let's see. It was a video about a 10.5-inch AR. I had a bunch of like friends in person talking about how far it can shoot and all this stuff, and it wouldn't shoot. I think it was, people were claiming it wouldn't shoot 300 yards. Anyway, I did a video on it and put it on YouTube. And I don't even do anything with that channel anymore, but it's got over 40,000 views now. Just that one video. And I actually did another video on a budget AR, reviewing it, and like a cheap AR. It's like Palmer, but it worked. Everybody was saying it wouldn't work, and that video also has over 40,000 views. Those videos have more views than anything on my bigger channel. But anyway, let's see, what was 40 mile ruck challenge. Is it approved? Share my chest rig. Sassy said, is it finished? And I've totally lost train of thought, like what we were even talking about. That's how my mornings go. I'm bad about that, guy. I know y'all gotta stay on me about some of that stuff. Let's see, what was I about to say before oh yeah, good news. I got good news. My dad has been battling cancer. My dad's been battling colon cancer for a little over a year now, and it's stage 4. And it's been a pretty rough go for him. He's a tough dude. But he is also one of these dudes you just can't fucking hold him down. He's just like, I'm just gonna go out living my normal life. I'm not laying down. I'm not gonna let this shit, you know. I mean, he started working part-time again. I mean, he's a tough dude. But anyway, he got to ring the bell yesterday that he is cancer-free. So that was a pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. Grunt Proof says that Grunt Proof guy I keep hearing about is gay. Yes, he sucks fat wallies. Big time. Good morning, Nana. Not seen you yet. Or if I did, sorry. I didn't mean to miss you. But yeah, that was good news about that. That's pretty awesome. I'm probably gonna... Randall's out rucking. I'm probably gonna hit me a ruck up after I get the kids back from school. Usually, depending on what I got going on here, no orders came in last night. I got a radio I need to finish programming. I should finish it today. And that is about it for today. And then I'm going to work on getting my classes back up on the website. We Are the Resistance. I lost my dad to colon cancer. He got from Agent Orange when I was 12. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. That sucks. Let's see, did I? Lawfully Armed, good morning. I almost missed you there. Good morning. Training. We got the first pistol class of 2025 tomorrow. And so far, like, hard confirmed, is one chick coming out to take it, and we got another one that might be there. I need to contact them. But one will be there. And it's possibly going to be raining, so this is going to be fun. Great memories. Good morning, Miss Teresa. If anybody is close enough to take a class with me, you should come down, take a class, and hang out with me and get some training. Because it's really fun, because there's a lot of stuff we can't talk about on YouTube that we get to talk about in person. And it's so fun. It's a good time. It's a great time. We get to really, really talk about what we want to. Not like on here being, monitored and sometimes, in some cases, suppressed. And that's one thing, guys, I tell people. That's why I try to walk a fine line for YouTube. This is as much as I enjoy doing a lot of this stuff for you guys, the YouTube thing is still a business. It's part of the business. You know what I mean? Like what I'm doing. It's still part of my business. And I can't afford to do some stuff to have it removed, striked, all this stuff. But hey, come train with me. Come once we start doing get-togethers, come hang out, and you will get to see the real me. Which, I mean, this is the real me, but you know what I mean. We won't be limited on what we can say and talk about. Oh yeah, and please consider picking up a medical kit or a pre-programmed radio. Speaking of pre-programmed radios, the AR5RM radios, these things, I just put them on the website for pre-order. So if anybody's interested in those, they're up for pre-order. I'm probably going to start shipping those in toward the end of February. Oh no, Nana, sorry. I am, and Miss Teresa's right. I am slacking. I definitely am slacking. Demo Man Don, what happens when you get a copyright strike? I don't know about the copyright strike, but I know like a strike, you know, you get so many and they can remove your channel. And that's not good. I definitely don't want that, but to my understanding, oh my goodness, now my neighbor's dog's out here. To my understanding though, the if you get strikes, they can like stop, or they'll slow down pushing your videos, stuff like that. I don't know. I really don't want to find out. So I try to. Oh. Nana was talking to Mister. I thought she was talking to me. I was thinking, no offense taken, she got me. I'm slacking. So, but yeah, I just don't want to find out. Again, because this is a business thing. Like, as in, not just mine, but my family's well-being kind of depends on this junk. It will be nice once we get to a point and grow to a point where you don't even need YouTube. That will be an interesting time for the content, for sure. Sassy, Demo Man. Yeah, they'll get you for music. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what Demo Man Don was saying. I got one because my radio was in the background in one of my videos. That's crazy. Going off the radio? What the heck? I mean, I get it for like, you know, if you're like putting the music in it as a theme song or something. Pilgrim, good morning. Hope you're doing good, brother. And I appreciate you listening, man. I hope your coffee is hot and strong and get you through the morning. But yeah, it's, yeah, Miss Teresa, the commies hate music, apparently. You know, I don't, it seems like if someone's using your music, that would almost be a compliment. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. I got to get my friend Tess to get me some music. There was a music video she did that I was actually in it. I was like, I made the music video, but it was a good song. I really liked the song, and like the lyrics to it was really good because it's very anti-system, and I liked it. Lawfully Arm said, I have theme music in my head. Me too. I have, oh God, there's like 15 people up there talking all the time. Then I got the earring and doomer stuff. Gruntproof said, need to redo that video with rock or metal. Seventh Stone, I need some metal. Seventh Stone, what is Tessa's channel called? It is called Testimona. I think that's the full name of it, Testimona. I've shared a couple of things from her. I try to share, like, when she does a new song or poem or something. I'll try to share that stuff. But, I'll try to make sure I got that right here. I may put a link to her channel in the chat part, comments after this video, and then we'll I'll get that squared away. That way people can check it out if you want to, because it's a good channel. I need to get her on the channel. We've not done a live in probably, golly, I don't remember. I think I had just started Prepared Citizens. I don't even think I had 50 subscribers when I did a live with her. And it wasn't like a YouTube live. It was more like a podcast thing, because she's pretty big on some podcast platforms. Like, she does a lot of that stuff. Yeah, YouTube, if I'm not mistaken, is not her biggest platform. And I think she's only got like over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hey, which reminds me, we need to get our daggum giveaway panties on, because holy cow, that looks like it's coming on strong. It's coming up fast. I did not think it was going to be here that quick, because I just announced it Monday, I think. But anyway, we're like at what was it, 1930, I think was what it was when I looked last. So yeah, we're gonna have got a giveaway coming up. Oh, huge update. I don't know why I meant to do this in the beginning of the video. Tourniquets, ETQ wide tourniquets, these guys that I sell. The manufacturer is behind. He was saying he was supposed to have a big shipment of them. I say shipment. The manufacturing plant's like right across the street from the headquarters. But he was supposed to have a bunch of them ready this week. And I've not heard from him yet. So I got to get with him. I sent him an email last night, so he'll probably email me back today. I'm trying not to rush him, because I understand what that's like. I get it. We just come out of all the Black Friday stuff. We just come out of all the holidays. Now people's dealing with or a lot, big companies are dealing with a lot of the customer service issues, whether it be returns or whatever. My order got lost, blah blah blah, all this stuff. So I try not to be too pushy, but I was like, man, I need an ETA, because I got a lot of customers that are wanting tourniquets, and without these tourniquets, I can't build kits, because I had a run on a lot of people buying just individual tourniquets. So I think I'm only down to maybe one, literally one. The only kit I got in stock right now is one Minuteman IFAC. So I really hope that I'll get my tourniquets at least ordered today and on the way. And then hopefully next week we'll have some and be back rolling. So anyway, a lot of gun tubers are going to Pepper Box, Ohio Patriot said. Pepper Box. So is that like the giveaway thing? Alpha Charlie has a new get off my lawn talk for the kiddos. Is that the one, his last video? I gotta go watch that one. I've not watched it yet. I saw that he put one out yesterday. So I'm gonna go check that out. Jay, how are you on Slishman's? I'm good on Slishman's right now. I'm pretty good on Slishman's. I need to check the inventory on the website. I'm bad about not, because I got to be careful. I try not to. It's weird. I know there's better way, guys. I'm this big of a business right now. In 10 years, we'll be like the southeast version of, what's that company called? Fieldcraft Survival. No shit. That's the plan. That's the end goal that we're working towards. That's what Prepared Citizens is going to be. But anywho, for now, to the funny talk, now that we've mentioned that, how I keep up with the inventory is kind of tricky because I got some stuff that goes into kits and I got some stuff that I sell individually. Sometimes the stuff, like some weeks, kits will be selling good, and the individual stuff, I'll start pulling from that to put into kits because I'm building so many kits. Well, when that happens, I need to make sure I am adjusting the inventory correctly. Because anytime I get tourniquets, I'll put half in the kits inventory and half in regular inventory. And then other weeks where kits ain't even selling that good, I'm selling a lot of individual inventory. Then, if enough orders are coming in, I'll just start pulling from the kits while I wait on more inventory. And a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just buy more inventory? I would, but there's this little thing called money. There's this little weird green thing called money. And until you get that to a certain point, you can't order but so much, because I'm having to juggle radios, medical. I got a lot of different inventory, which is kind of dumb on my part. That's another thing. If anyone is wanting to start a business, focus on one thing at first. One thing. I wanted to be that one-stop shop for the weak points of preparedness. Because for me, for a long time, it was medical and comms. Everyone, about 99% of people I talk to, it's medical and comms. So that was what got my business started. I wanted to be just a quick solution where somebody could add the kit, add the radios in their cart, and be done. And have that little tidbit covered. So yeah, when you're juggling this many inventories, that limits to how much I can buy per inventory. So it is growing, but we're just not quite, hopefully before long, we'll be ordering cases of stuff instead of, half cases. Hopefully. The civilian 9-line. So the, and Randall, you may laugh at me. So the medevac I put on the cards, these come in the radios, by the way. If you buy a radio from me, you get one of these channel cards. And on the back, it's got everything you need to do a salute report, and you got a 4-line medevac report. Because, why would it be 4-line? Why wouldn't we have the 9-line? Well, is the people you're calling, do they have a helicopter that's going to come get you? Do they have a literal hospital on hand that they're, working from? Do they have ambulances on top of helicopters to meet that helicopter midway? Do they, you get what I'm saying? So, for us normal people, when we're talking about building a homestead, we're not going to have all that support. So we're going to keep it simple. And this is the 4-line. First line is number of patients and injury types. We just kind of cram that into one. That needs to be one. And this is on a radio card. So what does that mean? Each number, this is a line you're going to say over the radio. Once you finish that, you're going to say break. That's just going to let the people know you're about to go to the next line. They need to be writing down, the people listening to you, need to be writing down what you're saying on each line. So it's best when your talk and the guys out in the field, your assets, all have one of these, or at least at minimum this written down somewhere so they can go over it. But anyway, line 1 is number of patients and injury types. Line 2, special equipment needed for patients. Line 3, location and security of pickup site. And then line 4 is evacuation method. That means, is this person able to walk out? Are we going to carry him? Or do we need a vehicle to come in here and help get him? Let's see. Grunt proof. For me, it's maybe a pickup truck or ATV, but most of the information is for the people back home so they know what to prepare for exactly. And that's one thing, on that note, each team member, if you're out here building a Minuteman team, you should have individual cards. And this is going to depend on how big your group is. If you're talking about you got 3 or more families, I would probably suggest this. Everybody needs to have a medical card on them. It's going to have like their blood type. It's going to have their allergies. It's going to have any kind of special needs stuff. They need to have one on them. And there needs to be one of those cards in the dedicated med room, the medical bay, your med bay, whatever you got set up for treating people, whatever room you got set up for treating people. Those cards need to be in there as well in case that person comes in. And something else I have not advertised. I'm just going to mention it briefly here. This is not for the faint of heart, by the way. So prepare yourself for this one. But on my website, in the training page at the bottom, I also do a consultation service. Well, I will come to you and I will help you set up an entire medical plan, medical bay. I help you set up security for your homestead perimeter, setting up LPOPs. I also do, it included in that is radios. So that means I'm going to help you and your group establish a radio communications plan. I'm actually working on this service for one individual right now. And this is the most, you're going to hear me talk about it right here. This is something, there is no video content footage created off of this. I don't talk about the people. This is very, very secure stuff. I even teach stuff that I will not show on YouTube. And I'm not saying you can't find probably the information on YouTube, but I refuse to teach it because I don't ever want to be responsible for some of the tactics and security methods getting in the hands of people we don't want it getting into. So again, when I tell you guys, come train with me, you get a lot more information, okay? There's a lot more you get when you come to see me in person. There's a lot of stuff that this little camera is not going to see. I honestly don't even keep my phone close to me when I do this stuff, but you know, anyway, just throwing that out there if anyone was interested. And that goes for the lower 48 states, because I'm not flying to Alaska or anywhere unless we would have to adjust the price a lot more. But Sassy said, I'm going to come see you. Come on. Yeah, you're not that far away, I don't think. Hey, if you want in on tomorrow, come on up. It'll be raining, possibly. That'll be fun. I'm going to tell you guys right now, if it's bitterly cold, if it's raining, because I really don't give two hoots. When I schedule a training day, unless there's a tornado coming through, or a hurricane, like literal hurricane, we train. But I will say this, it's almost a badge of honor for the students, especially, that will show up in this stuff, because I'm going to tell you right now, if you can successfully do everything, and trust me, I'm not like putting overly difficult task for you. It's fundamentals. I drill fundamentals, because I'm telling you, That's where it's at. People get hung up on bullshit, room clearing, all this high-speed junk, putting their damn sight 5 inches above the gun. I'm telling you, fundamentals. Fundamentals, guys. The true badasses out there in the world are not badasses because they've done all the room clearing and all this crazy stuff. They're badasses because they're experts on fundamentals. Experts. Levi, thank you, brother. Man, I really appreciate that. I just saw that order come in. I'll start working on it today, man. I appreciate it. You are the man. That means a lot to me. But yeah, if what I was going to say though is for the students, when they successfully complete a class and it's like kind of crap weather, that is even better because they're going to be even better and more solid in what they're doing when all the conditions are right. Because I will say this, I try to remind people in class is one thing I try to remind people of is, you know, the day that it could come to defend your life or whatever, it's going to be raining. It's probably going to be dark. You're going to have a headache. You're going to be tired that day. You're going to feel like shit. Your car won't start. You know, think of everything that could go wrong. It's not going to happen when you're at the top of your game. It's going to happen when you're down here. Why do I say that? Because think about the scumbags that do this shit to people. Do you think they're going to look at someone that just... Do you think they're going to look at a lion that looks like that this person could just rip them apart? Like this dude walking with his chest out, head up, eyes on a swivel. And this dude that just looks like he'd whoop their ass. Or do you think they're going to pick the little old lady that's, you know, trying to find her car keys and can't figure out how to answer the phone, all this stuff? Who do you think they're going to pick out of those two? And that's one thing, you know, Randall talks about it a lot. Getting strong. Like, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, your posture and everything will change once you start getting strong. It's, you know, anywho. I can go on about that. Grunt proof. Another fun thing, consider free training slots for like-minded dudes and group leaders. Get a peer review out of it plus some extra networking. Yeah, and that's one thing. Like when I say to email me or whatever, like if you're interested in training, someone's close by and interested in training tomorrow, I mean, it's literally 24 hours before the class, so I'm not going to be like, well, you need to pay full price now. No, I'm probably going to cut you hell of a deal. Or I may, especially if you're one of my followers here, I may just tell you to show up. I may just say, have your ass out there. And we're going to train. Guys, I've done a lot more free classes than I have paid. I will say that. A lot more. If every single person would show up that I've offered a free class to, I would have probably trained about 400 people by now. And yeah, it's just so weird when I offer something for free like that. Because, I mean, if for those of you that come and take a class one day, free training for little old ladies, absolutely, Nana. Absolutely. Especially you. But for people that, shit, what was I about to say? I totally lost my train of thought there. What was that? Oh yeah, for the people that do come out and train with me, you see how much work goes into it. Like, I'm not bitching about it. I love doing it. But There's a lot of work and time that goes into just one course, whether it be a medical or a defensive pistol course. So, you know, when I offer that to someone for free, that is really me doing a huge kind gesture. So, yeah. But yeah, there's a lot of people won't show up, though. A lot of people won't show up. And it's sad. Very sad. Hell, immediate action medical at tactical response, when I took that class, me and my wife actually took it together. That was really fun. If you got a spouse that'll train with you, that's so awesome. We had such a good time. But how I got up in that class was it got really close to the deadline. I think it was like within a month or maybe 2 weeks, something like that. And they offered it 50% off. So I got me and my wife in for the price of one, basically. We are the resistance. It's time to go turn wrenches. Y'all be good or good at it. That's right. Have a good one, brother. Hope you have a good weekend, man. So yeah, it's quite a thing. All the time and effort goes into this stuff. It's a lot more than you see on the YouTube, which most of you guys know that. But I am proud of my training classes, and I'm hoping. At minimum, the one lady that comes out tomorrow, that's for sure coming, I hope she's not shy, because I would like to get her take on a couple of things. Which I don't know if she's a brand new shooter, though. She may have shot before, so we'll see. Alpha Charlie concept, yeah. Yeah, it's sad, man. You offer free training. You know, that's a literal time out of your day, all your equipment. I mean, your know-how, you know, your expertise, and in a lot of cases, when I've offered it to like just 1 or 2 people, I mean, that's a lot of like one-on-one time. Like, that's some badass, you know, because, you know, because I'm an instructor doesn't mean I don't consider myself better than anyone. Guys, the reason I do what I do is because I've spent a lot of time and money training this stuff. Like, I've spent a lot of time and money. I have a training resume on my website. You can go check out. It's open to the world. It goes through all the training, the high-end training I did. I honestly don't even put, like, smaller stuff where it's just one-on-one stuff with people. But, like, the big stuff is all on my website. And, you know, I'm sharing knowledge with people from these places at a fraction of the price. Good morning, Tuck, my V1. Let's see, FLG man. Love the channel vibes and close-knit community. Can the rest of y'all with channels post links? Oh, okay, I got you. Yep, Miss Teresa's probably. Yeah, she's already getting after it. That's right. So, good deal. Good morning, Savage Lee. Yeah, that's right, man. I have a bucket of knowledge, training, and gear. Just set it over there. That's pretty much it. Well, I hope everybody's coffee is hot and strong. I just heard Reba getting up. Oh, and I about gotta go get some kids ready for school, so I'm about to have to jump off here. People don't want training, and not from us. They want to hang out and be friends. The price filters that out a bit. Yeah, I agree, Grunt Proof. Yeah, putting a price on it, I mean, some people may think, oh, that's not fair, but guess what? The people that pay money to come train, those people are serious. Like, and I mean, when they're willing to make that sacrifice, that makes, I guess, the sacrifice mutual for both people. So, anywho, Levi, have a great weekend. Have a good one, brother. I was up canning chicken soup, feel groggy. I need a nap in my future. I hear you. All right, man. But yeah, definitely. Once you start charging, that weeds out a lot of the BS and people that don't show up. Because now also, when someone pays money, now they're obligated to show up. So that means a lot. Most of the people who actually show up barely even need the instructions. So far, I've only had peers come out. Yeah, that's actually... I had one guy come out to a class. It was like last year. That dude, man, he was a shooter. The only thing I really helped him on was some grip stuff. And other than that, though, man, he was solid. He was a good shooter. Very good. And it was kind of more like a hangout for us because, me and him got along too. I think, yeah, we went to high school together. And that's rare too because a lot of dudes have this ego thing and they're like, I don't need training. I've been shooting guns my whole life. Good morning, Horsepower Coffee. I'm actually about to jump off here. Good morning, Sam Russell. How you doing, brother? And Levi. Yeah, I mean, and that's an option too, man. If someone did offer you free training, you went out and you see that they like just went over and beyond. I mean, hell, I'd be like, look, dude, I'm gonna give you some money for today because that was awesome. And I really appreciate it. So I've done that before. First aid refresher. Savage Lee says he's done all kinds of first aid refreshers like the Red Cross, where it's volunteer, only half show up when they have to pay for it. 100% attendant, yeah. People's time's always worth paying for. Yeah, man, I agree. The older I've gotten and the more, like, since I've started doing this kind of stuff, it definitely gives you a different perspective. And it's like, yeah, man, you need to start trying to take care of the people that are doing a lot of this stuff. So, anywho. But I get it, too, for the people that truly can't. So, but it really ticks me off for the people that say they can't afford it. And then I'm like, well, I'll do a free class for you. Show up this date. And then they don't show up. And then I'm like, that's kind of bullshit. You told me you can't afford it, so I stepped out to help you out. And then you didn't even show up for me. So, it don't get offered twice. I'll say that. Where am I at? Oh, Grunt Proof. Need to get our 2026 Fest dates figured out. Yes. And I should know today if my range is finished. I'm telling you, once the range gets finished, y'all are going to know because I'm going to be doing some video. I'm going to I'm going to show it to you guys. I'm excited. All right, guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to go get kiddos ready for school because it is that time. Guys, I super mega appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with me, drinking some coffee with me, chit-chatting with me. I really appreciate you guys. Guys, if you don't mind, if you're in the market, if you need some medical or pre-programmed radios, please head over to preparedcitizenstg.com and consider picking up some medical supplies. I know I'm waiting on tourniquets right now. You can get on a waiting list for the stuff right now. You can put your email in. I'll give you an email shout out as soon as the stuff gets in stock. But I will keep you guys updated. I promise I've been staying on them about tourniquets. So we'll be getting that squared away very soon. Guys, thank you so much. God bless every one of you. Y'all have a fun, safe weekend. And I will see you guys Tuesday. Thank you, Miss Teresa. She just said it. So, guys, y'all be safe out there. God bless. And I will see y'all Tuesday. Have a good weekend.